Hello everyone, my name is Riley and this is the RDW Glass YouTube channel. Be sure to tune in every single week for new glass blowing videos. They are posted every single Tuesday, and today in this video we're going to be freestyling as well as talking about the giveaway that's hosted in this video. And the giveaway will be hosted in this video's comments, and the giveaway will be a drawing, and it will go just like this. Whoever's the first comment is number 1, second comment number 2, and so on, 3, 4, 5. What I'm gonna do is however many comments I get, it's 1 comment per person, please. So if first person to comment is Riley. Okay, so Riley's number 1. Second person to comment is Jessica. So now Riley and Jessica. So Riley's 1, Jessica's 2. So now I cut a piece of paper that's a 1 and a 2, and I throw it in a bucket. Shake the bucket, whichever number I grab out, that's the winner. I have a lot of extra glass, so I think I might even do like a double drawing. Like the first person gets a nice big box, and the second person gets like a envelope package size thing. Like I do these envelopes with my, if I sell like a few pieces to somebody, I'll package them all up and put them in this, and it's padded. But I will like semi-wrap up the glass. I'm not going to wrap up each individual piece, but I'll make sure that the box has padding, and I'll make sure that this package is padded. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do the 2 drawing thing. Like first place will win a box of stuff. Second place will win like a package of stuff. And I don't know. Depending on how many people comment, I might even do a 3rd place because I only got. I gotta see how many comments I get, but I'm definitely doing a 1st and a 2nd place, and I might even do a 3rd place. Like, if there's only 3 comments, why not give each person something? And I've been thinking about, so I don't want you to comment your address, so if you win, I'm gonna turn the fan down. I don't want you to comment your address out there on the internet, so if you win, I'm going to, I guess I'll just put my email in the description, but I'll also, like, if you can't message me back and forth on Instagram, then I guess we can email, and you can just like email me your address, and then I can send you the glass that you won. So if your name gets picked, I'm gonna comment on your comment and say you're the winner, and I'm also going to ask you how I can get a hold of you. That way I can get your address, because I don't want you putting your address out there on the internet. I'm sure you don't either. The other thing, I don't know if I said this already, but how I'm going to do the drawing is the bucket thing. I know I said that, but I'm going to do that in a short video tomorrow. You know how you can do the shorts on YouTube? So, man, I just got like snot in my nose out of nowhere. So, yeah. Just trying to think of everything still. So the giveaway will be hosted in a short video tomorrow. So I'll just, videotape myself. I mean, even the shorts can be like 15 seconds, so I can do like a quick cut, or it could probably be like I think it's 30 seconds. It's like 15 to 30 seconds is the shorts. So I might like show myself cutting the things and then throwing them in a bucket. But I may just show just like all of the numbers, little cutouts, and then I'll put them all in the bucket, and I'll shake it, and I'll grab it right there on camera. That way everybody knows exactly how I picked the winner, other than just listening to me describe how I'm going to pick the winner. And the reason that today is going to be a freestyling video is just like the other freestyling videos, I have some custom work to catch up on, but it also has to do with me wanting to focus attention towards the giveaway. And I'm trying to think of whether to name this video, because this will be freestyling number 3. And you gotta do a freestyle little rap in each one too. But freestyling, just because it's not a specific lesson, it's just me freestyling in the studio. So I'm still thinking of whether to call this video freestyling number 3 plus giveaway talk, or plus giveaway, or giveaway plus freestyling number 3. I think I'd like to put freestyling number 3 first, and then follow it with, I'm going to follow it with giveaway. Freestylin number 3 plus giveaway. Alright, let's get into the giveaway first. That's what we're interested in. Legos. So, if you saw on the short video yesterday, you've seen that... Man, I was stuffed up this morning. Water. Hydration. So, we have a bunch of these little mini tubes. A bunch of them. A bunch of punties. These are solid. And there's even more of these tubings. And then a bunch of 12mm tubing that is a nice size for you to do any of your work with. And then a cool specialty box or jar with, you see some of those random joints in there. You can see some just random work that, it's stuff that got like left to the side for so long and then I was no longer inspired by it. So I wanted to give this stuff away. And if you end up using, when you use any of this stuff, if you end up posting it like online or anything, you're more than welcome to say collab, because like you see there's some mushrooms and stuff in there. If you were to put this mushroom on something you made, then that's a RDW glass collab with whoever ends up winning this. So definitely send me like a message or something, that way I can see what you ended up making out of the stuff that you got. Yep, just some random stuff in there. So these are the mixes. So the giveaway winner for number 1, this is what it's going to be. I'm going to put this jar in here. Like I said, I'm going to wrap it up with some newspaper and whatnot. And then I might as well just show you this now. Well, no, I want to wrap it in newspaper. So, maybe I could do that in the video too. I know, right? So, this is how it's going to be. I'm going to do this. And then, I'm thinking, I want to put newspaper on the bottom first. Alright, I got some newspaper stuffed in there. We're grabbing these first. So these are 12mm tubings. Spread it out. Get one before. And then, a little more. Oh, there's 3mm tubing in there too. That's cool. Get some different usage out of some of these. Okay. Alright. And put this in here. And, well, I wanted to make sure the other one's sideways still. The other 12mm tubings are longer. These are a little bit longer, so. Alright, well, so it doesn't tilt up. Let's see if we can make it flat. So, there we go. Yeah, something like that. And lots of punties for you. Whoever ends up winning it. And another handful. Oh yeah. Whoever wins this is not going to have to worry about punties for a good minute. Alright, now I want to make sure that you get the 12mm tubing. Maybe I should put like one newspaper in between. Why not, right? Keep everything safe. One of these. Another one of these. Alright, now I did want to fill it up with a lot of these too, so that'll just be the rest of the room in here. I'm gonna go sideways here, that'll help. Moving without the long. good amount more in there. I want to make sure I load it up with as much as possible. We're going to stack it to the top for sure. Oh man, this bitch is heavy. It's got some weight to it. Holy crap. Alright. I'm still keep loading some more stuff in there though. And then I need just enough room to put some newspaper on top. Like I said, I want to load this up with as much as I possibly can for you. Whoever the winner is. And the second one will be like the second a package. So I'm not going to fill the package one up yet, because if I fill the package before I put a label on it, it gets hard to tape the label to something that's like that, you know. So we're going to wait on that packaging, but it's just going to be a mix of these and these, you know. It's going to be a mix of this stuff here, all of the bigger 12mm tubing and that cool jar of stuff that you seen originally. That's all going to the #1 winner. Really want to stuff as much as I can in here. Put some down in there. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I don't know if all of this is... I mean, I can't imagine why it wouldn't. I'm pretty sure all of this will make it there safer. One-hand stuffer. Signs and cuts. Okay, let's give you guys 2 RDW glass stickers, and the second winner will get one as well. 2 RDW glass stickers, and I have some other cool stickers somewhere. Alright. Got some other cool stickers somewhere in here. Oh, here we go. I give like a sticker or two in every single package, so we'll put another sticker. Oh, okay, I gotta put these in here, that way they don't cut it open. You're watching this, so try to open the box from the bottom, because I'm gonna put these stickers on top and I don't want you to cut it. I'm gonna put them like on the side over here. Alright, hopefully those don't get cut. Well, if you're watching the video, you're gonna know where it's at. Holy crap, this bad boy weighs a good amount. Bam. And I'll continue packaging that up later, because this isn't how to package glass video, and I kind of do want to do a how to package glass video, because we're selling art and we're not always selling it at conventions or whatnot, so we're gonna have to ship the glass. So, and I do not think I've done a video on how to ship glass, which can be like next week or something. Nice. Yeah, so you just saw giveaway, or what the giveaway winner will win. This thick, oh, it's got some weight to it, box of glass. I don't know what that was, but oh, there's another one. Alright, let's get that off there. There we go. Alright, all clear. So, the top versus the bottom, the top will have the label. That's one way you'll know where to cut. Bam! I hope that goes good, because I've never done a giveaway on YouTube, and I've been doing the YouTube for like a year, and I feel like I just recently gathered up enough people watching to where doing a giveaway would actually be profitable for somebody. And yeah, I've done giveaways on my Instagram before, because it's people like buying the glass, and I've also done like raffles, which I haven't done that in a while, but raffling is a cool way to sell your glass, because you know, there's a lot of gamblers out there and people who love winning on luck. So if you do like you know, a few tickets, or like 10 tickets, each are $5 or $3 for 2 tickets, then everyone will always buy the 2 tickets because it's either $5 for 1 or $6 for 2, and you'll fill up the slots quick. You say 4 tickets max, so that way somebody could almost have a, wait, 2 and 4, yeah, someone could almost have like a half a chance of winning if you only have 10 spots. So I've done ones with 10 spots. I've also done ones with 20 spots, but I've never done more because even the 20 slot one, I ended up selling a slot for cheap. Like, I was like, okay, the 20 slots you can only buy, I did the same thing 4 at a time, and it ended up like where I had like a few slots left, so I ended up like opening up the amount of slots you could buy and saying, like, messaging the people who already bought a slot and said, hey, if you want to add one, I'll do it for the, you know, the $3 price. So yeah, raffles are fun, auctions are fun, and then selling your glass directly is also awesome. Freestyling for a while, and Riley's been smiling. Time to dial in with the glass blowing. No need to have your ass showing. And that Mike Tyson fight was disturbing. I don't stay up very late, and I stayed up all the way until midnight to see not much, but it's really cool that I got to see Mike Tyson in the ring live. That's pretty amazing. Even though I'm sure many of you tuned into the fight and or just watched all of the memes on Instagram the next few days of like, oh man, like the fight just kept stopping. Like me and my brothers started watching the fights earlier, like the early fights, because it said starts at 8. So I was like, dope, the Mike Tyson fight starts early. And then 12 o'clock comes around, I'm like, oh my god. So, yeah, the early fights were like loading, and we had to like exit the app and go back on the app, and it, like the app was crashing. And Netflix was not ready for that whatsoever. And I think what's hilarious is that Hulu, the very next day, hosted the UFC fight with the John Jones fight. And so all of the early prelims on Hulu just went flawlessly live. And I think they did that on purpose. Not to keep rambling, but it's like Netflix tried their live thing with stand-up comedy, and that worked. Like, you had Chris Rock do the stand-up live, and, you know, a lot of people tuned into that, but I guess not enough to crash the server, because they were not expecting, I guess, the amount of people that tuned in. Yeah. Boom. Ramble. Alright. Alright, so I have a custom slider that I want to make for somebody who's already paid for it, but I also have a custom bowl scoop that I have to make, and I've never made one of those. It's like a poker with a scoop thing at the end, so I'm still thinking of how I'm going to do that. I was thinking of like attaching a tube to it and like cutting it, because that's how it looked on. The person sent me a picture of something they saw on Per Glass, which Per Glass has a YouTube, for all you glass blowers. Per Glass has a YouTube channel, and they teach a few really great lessons that you need to know. So definitely check them out. But on their website they had a bowl scoop, and a customer, like a return customer, sent me a picture of the bowl scoop on their on Per Glass's website, and they asked if I could make one custom for them. So I'm going to, and it kind of looked like a poker with, like, imagine like half of that gone, so you could scoop up and dump it in your bowl, which it's a cool idea. So I wanted to warm up before I do that, because you shouldn't just jump into a project, especially if it's paid for. I have something in the kiln I wanted to do too, other than the bowl. this gnome a few days ago. And I want him to be a statue. So first off, I have to polish off up here because there was a punty that fell off, and that's also what inspired me to just make him a statue instead of a slider. Instead of putting him onto a slider. And I've noticed since I stopped working out I stopped working out so much, my arms like shake at the easiest things. I need to start working out more. It's like my strength is just depleted. Oops. Oops. Alright, there we go. Alright, so to make this like a statue to stand up in somebody's desk or wherever the hell they put it, and they're next to them while smoking. Let me get my smaller, those are the same size. There we go. What's going on with the beard over there? Oh my goodness. I need to really watch what I'm doing. Squeeze! There we go. Alright, cool. And we're going to try to just like push it. And we got a nice little flat area going. And I'm going to push it one more time just to make sure it'll sit the way I want it to. Yep. Perfecto. And now somebody will buy that to have it next to them while they smoke. Especially if they buy a gnome bowl. Pretty cool. Oh, thought the camera was down enough. Just put that into the bin. Alright. Is that enough warming up? Let's mess around and make a poker or something. Out of all of those punties I just sent you, you can make pokers, and you could sell them. It's a lot of money in that giveaway box. You just got to know how to do it, or know how to use it. And what the cool thing is about that box is hopefully it goes to a beginner, and they get to use that and learn how to use the glass. And they don't have to, you know, use their own money trying to learn certain things. Like, you don't just make awesome stuff your first few tries. It takes a while. I don't know if anybody's into Minecraft, but I've been watching this dude, Sword 4000 or something like that. That dude's awesome. He just, he hosts these servers where a bunch of players will get on and they'll play, like a Hunger Games, and there's another one where they do they simulate civilizations, so it's like you get to just simulate the world. I think that's really cool. Perfecto poker goes into the kiln. Let's grab our big boys. Our big boys. Right to the back. What is that? Hydration! Everybody stay hydrated. Got the mirror there now. And that's not only for me, I guess. because now you can see me and what I'm doing. Well, on this side of the camera. Alright. I know, really tilly-tallying around. Oh, snap. Gotta have some good stuff on in the background. That's like one of the hypest parts of the movie, this whole first part, and it's so crazy that there's like, I don't know, I'm a big Star Wars fan, and The Return of the Jedi is definitely one of my favorite Star Wars movies out of all of them. It'd be like Return of the Jedi, and then the Star Wars 1, where's that, Phantom Menace. So it'd be Return of the Jedi, then Phantom Menace, then Clone Wars, then A New Hope. So Revenge of the Sith just makes me feel evil. Oh man. Oh, The Empire Strikes Back is like lower on my thing just because, I don't know, it seems like such a middle movie. I end up always going to like my top ones, but you've seen in the past I had that the Mandalorian show going. That was cool, and the Mandalorian show is probably the dopest new Star Wars show. We had the Obi-Wan show playing for a little bit, and that was pretty cool. Man, burping. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I wanted to make an 18mm gnome slide, but I also have to make that 18mm custom. And I think I'd rather go with the custom first. And we'll do that custom poker second. Alright. I want to get more of these, but they're always sold out, which blows. Get our blow tube. I've not done a video on a blow tube. That's such a simple video too. That could be a very simple, quick video. Maybe that's why I haven't done it yet. I save those for days where I'm like not feeling it. Alright. 18mm, 4-hole with a down horn. And it's a Rainbow Wigwag X Black. Alright, let's do it. Setting the camera up. Alright. 1, 2, 3. And here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, where people wore pajamas and lived life slow. There was a little boy who was sent by another little boy, and this is what he said. Me and you, son, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and making a dash. They did your job, money came with ease, but one couldn't stop, it's like he had a disease. He robbed another and another, and a sister and a brother. Tried to rob a man who was DT in the cover. The cop grabbed his hand, he started acting erratic. He said, "Hold still, boy, no need for static." Punched him in the belly and he gave him a slap. But little did he know the little boy was strapped. The kid pulled out a gun, he said, "Why'd you hit me?" The barrel's aimed straight for the cop's kidney. The cop got scared, the kitty starts to figure, "Damn, I'll do years if I pull this trigger." So he cold dashed and ran around the block, cop radios into another lady cop. He ran by a tree, there he saw the sister. Shot for the head, he shot back, but he missed her. Looked around to the expectation, to the subway station. No, he was running and he made a left. He was running top speed till he ran out of breath. Knocked an old man down and swore he killed him. Sorry. Then he made his way to an abandoned building. Ran up the stairs up to the top floor. Opened up a door and guess who he saw? Dave the dope fiend shooting dope who don't know the meaning of water or soap. Any bullets? Hurry up, run! The dope fiend pulled out his spanking shotgun. He ran outside, but there were cops all over, so we dipped into a car, a stolen Nova. Raced up the block doing 83. Crashed into a tree near a university. Escaped alive, but the car was scattered. Rat-a-tat-tatted till all the cops scattered. Or the car was shattered. Rat-a-tat-tatted till all the cops scattered. Grabbed the pregnant lady and pulled out the automatic. Told the cops, back off. Well, honey, he is dead. Deep in his heart, he knew he was wrong, so we let the lady go and he starts to run on. Sirens sound and he seems astounded, and before long the little boy was surrounded. He drops a gun, and so went the story, or so went his glory, and this is the way I have to end this story. He was only 17 in a madman dream. Cop shot the kid, you still hear him scream. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another case about the wrong path. You gotta go straight and narrow or your soul gets snatched. Good night. And shout out to Slick Rick for that beautiful jam. Said, talk about it, Rick. Talk about him, Rick. Talk. Alright. Said we'd do freestyling in this video. That was not freestyling. That was singing or rapping a dope song made by a dope person. Slick Rick. How should we do the 4-hole for this? I'd like to give this person a little cool twist to their 4-hole inside here. Let's do one of these. Remember, if you're gonna do twisted cane in your 4-hole, give it a little twist with your hand as you're going across, or else the twists will stretch. So you want to make sure that your twists don't stretch. You want to keep it looking, keep your twists tight, like in your hair. Alright, it'd be cool to have a beat going on in the background. It's a lot easier to freestyle on a beat rather than just out of nothing, but both can be done. Alright, let's just start rhyming. Both can be done. I'm having fun. Staying out of the sun. Riley's number 1. Alright. Clean these up just a tad. And when we connect our coil pot, it's going to seal that off. Oh, look at this beautiful wig wag. Oh, lucky customers sometimes. Okay, we definitely need to open the wig wag more, so let's get this hot and set it to the side, and then let's get this hot and open it up. Not sure how thick this section is, so I'm hoping the bowl is decently large, but not too big, obviously. Right. Perfection. And we'll seal this off over here. Or pull this off and then seal it. Oh, shenanigans. Alright. Cool. I pressed it in as much as I could just there, so we should not have that problem again. Alright. Let's get this. Perfection. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but if you just put this in here, the water will shoot up. So if you put your finger on this, water can't shoot up. And you get a pretty nice crack. Nice crack. Alright. Until you see the horn for this piece. Looks awesome. I'm going to melt everything in very tight. And then we'll do a blowout. Just puff a little bit of air. When I roll it in here, I puff a little bit of air into it, just to keep everything from closing in too much. Might have a little hole by the connection of the coil pot and the porthole. Yep. It's right there. Alright. I'm going to take my clear and plug that hole. No more problem. I think that was the only hole. Usually they got a nice coil pot connection. And right there we had a little bit of an off. It's because the sizes didn't match up exactly. And you know, we tried to widen the coil pot before we put it on, but I guess I didn't widen it just enough. Oh my goodness. If that's happening and it keeps popping out, as soon as you have like where the heat is kind of not so much, just tap that bad boy in there. And that may make it harder to pull out, but it's not going to fall out on us now. And we're working on it, and we do not need it to be falling out of the tool holder. Riley, smiley, guy, he's highly educated. Glass blowing, plants growing. You could say glass blowing, grass growing, but we're not growing grass. Oh, look at that. Now we're talking. Depending on how thick this bad boy is on the inside, we may have to do a little bit more condensing. But as of now, I think we're just going to be working on flaring. I think the holes might have gotten stretched a little bit when we blew in there too, so might be another thing we need to work on the inside. Oh yeah, for sure. Our holes looked perfect earlier, now they're all wide. So we'll do one of these, shoot the flame down there, and we'll start to condense everything. Bad boy closed in and condensed. Condense, I'm on the fence, hence my style, call me Ryle. But don't forget the E. You can see we smoke tree daily. Pain, maybe. getting that condensed look we've been going for. Sometimes it's good to do like a wide blowout and then open it and start to condense, because like we just did. Because if you start too small, you can't open it once it's, or you can't condense anymore when it's already open, and it's harder to widen all of this. I mean, you can't widen that without blowing into it, so, but you can shrink it. See, the holes are already coming into play the way we want them to look. The way we want them to look. Let's cook with the torch. It's a scorching flame. The game is to never do it the same. Try to be as unique as possible, as long as the style is plausible. Applaud when you make something odd, 'cause you might just be on to something. It's funny, on my video on how to make an Amanita muscaria mushroom, I talked about how those are worshipped by certain tribes, and and I got a comment out of nowhere. It was like, what tribes, who worships this? And I sent them to the person I learned from it, which is the book on the sacred mushroom, or the cross in the sacred mushroom, which is a cool book for anybody to read if you're a book reader, which, like myself, I am a book reader. Get a little bit of a Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Cool. Getting this bowl to look exactly how we want it to, on the inside and out. I think this customer usually buys bowls that are ever so slightly flared, so I'm going to put an ever so slight flare on this piece. Fit one of these instead. Alright, let's work on these 3 holes. Four holes? No, 3. We want the perfect experience for customer. I had somebody say this one time, they got discouraged because they got burnt. Do not get discouraged. Take a break, you know, because you just got burnt, so you might not be able to utilize everything or utilize the right movements. Because I've been burnt in my hands, my arms from the glass. And it's mostly just, it all consisted of me either making dumb mistakes or not paying attention, which is also a dumb mistake. Like, I've talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it again right now because this video is named Giveaway, so hopefully you got new people watching it. When you are glass blowing, one of the first things they teach you at Zen Glass Studio is the hot ends go away from yourself. If you're doing something with this, and it's hot, why would you ever leave it like this? Then you have no idea which side to grab from unless you're remembering. So, what do I do is, and what do they tell you to do at Zen Glass? You put your hot ends away from you. That way, there's no chance of you grabbing a hot end. That's why you shouldn't put your tools or your glass rods sideways. You should keep everything pointed outwards with hot ends away. Alright, we got this bad boy hot. That's a pretty cool shape. I really like the size of the bowl. Oh boy, look at this horn. Putting a horn on a wigwag is always like, because it's like, where do you put it? I like it coming out of the spiral sometimes. This is the first time I've ever put solid glass like into the wigwag tubing to create a horn out of it. So this customer's getting a fresh design, which is really cool in my mind. Sometimes I have to bite the punty to adjust the things, to adjust the torch knobs. What a badass bowl. Oh, my bad. Couldn't even see what I was doing for a second. Shaky. Got it. Sometimes I have to yell at my arms. I say, stop all that shaking. It's just like the tube. When you get to that part where it's like the last little thing and you really don't want to mess anything up because, oh my goodness, look at that, Riley. Holy crap. That is one hell of a bowl right there. Oh, I don't know how you couldn't be satisfied with that right there. Alright, let's get it in the kiln. Oh, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Hold on. Safe, safe, safe. Safe. Oh, snap. Oh, I can smell that heat pad burning. So this is my heat pad. I need to get a new one. Gonna do that soon. RDW glass. Just kidding. Riley and RDW glass, because that's my thing. Riley doesn't lie. Here is that tube. And guess what? That bowl was purchased by the same person this tube was purchased by. It was an entire custom order. The tube, the poker, not the poker we talked about earlier with the bowl scoop thing. but a poker that's going to match this too. So you can see you got the layer on the bottom, the layer on top, and just a smooth set piece. And as long as I don't package the whole setup, like that bowl I just made and the poker I'm going to make tomorrow or maybe later, as long as I don't package all that stuff up, then you'll be able to see the entire set together. And no matter what, I'm going to post pictures of the set to my Instagram. So if you go on my Instagram, you'll undoubtedly see the set. And I think we poured this one, the bottom of this one. So now you get to see that this one's entirely done too. Which this is a 14 millimeter. How tall is it? Oh yeah, that tall. I'm gonna grab my tape measure. It's a 14-inch tube. It's a nice height to it. Pretty cool. See, that movie is just filled, like Return of the Jedi is just filled with cool scenes. You have the whole freaking Jabba's hut scene, and then you kick over and like you're like 30 minutes, something to an hour into the movie. What is that? Yeah, you're an hour into the movie, and then all of a sudden you get speed bike racing. Like, dope movie. Alright, let me put this back. That's going to be available on Instagram, because that's where I sell my glass. Put the tape measure up real quick. Alright, and because I don't want the video to be so long that it's not entertaining or attracting people, I want the video to be an attraction, not a, you know, be like, oh, it's a whole hour. So I don't want to go over the hour, but this is Freestylin number 3, and also giveaway conversation. Freestyle number 3 plus giveaway. Glass giveaway. No, I should just say giveaway. This is a glass channel. You have an understanding of what I'm giving away. Yeah. And I already went over all that in the beginning of the video, so I don't have to go over it because you know it. Awesome. Alright. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is definitely an inspiration that helps me, you know, get out here every Tuesday. I come out here most days, but I enjoy doing the film and having like conversations with the camera and whoever's listening when they watch the video. So I hope you guys are getting some information out of this. Like, if you haven't seen my how to make a 4-hole bowl video and you just watched today's video, then now you know how to make a 4-hole bowl. And with all of the glass that the giveaway winner gets, feel free to message me with any questions, like, oh, what should I do with this? Because all of these things, these tubes, can easily be made into one-hitters, and I have a video on how to make one-hitters. And what a better time to start practicing your one-hitters than around Christmas, because you're going to make a lot that don't look so hot. And what do you want to do with them? You're not going to want to just have a huge collection of a bunch of one-hitters. So what you're going to do is you're going to give them away as Christmas gifts. So what a perfect time to start practicing flaring, shrinking holes, condensing, and smoothing. This package is going to allow you to practice all that stuff. What are you going to do with these? You can use them as punties, and you can make pokers out of them. Now, what do you do with the pokers that you make? You can start getting like really intricate with them and just start doing a bunch of cool different little Marias and designs. Or you could just make basic ones. Like we made that sword one today. It wasn't very hard. We made it in just like a minute or less. Definitely less. And then once you get good at making your pokers with these things, then you switch over to actual colors and you start making you use your colors that you bought to make pokers. And then you get even more intricate with it. This is from Sarah Mac Glass. This is a broken one. But she made like a poker dabber with a mushroom cap. You see? So get more and more intricate as you go. Yeah. And the 12mm tubing that's in there, you can easily use that to coil pot off of, which I have a video on how to turn solid glass into hollow glass, and that is the video you would watch to learn that. What else can these tubings be used for? You can encase coloring. Like you see here, I did 2 lines of Mystery Adventuring and I twisted the lines, okay? And then I just slipped this over it and put it in the kiln for like 6 days. Not like 6 days and just left it in there, but every time I ran the kiln cycle, this was in there for 6 days. And you can see it has like a rainbowy effect that I've never seen from Mystery Adventuring. So just remember that these don't only have to be used for one-hitters. These sleeves can be used for whatever. Or they can be used as sleeves instead of one-hitters, or wherever your mind takes you when you open the package. And I am definitely interested in seeing where your mind takes you when you open the package. Are these cute little guys? Yeah, so if you're not on Instagram, which I feel like everybody's on Instagram, but if you're not on Instagram, then if you win the thing, we'll have to do like an email back and forth. But no matter what, if you can get in contact with me and send me photos of the stuff you make and stuff like that, I would love to see that. And I love looking through all the comments and whatnot. It's fun to see all the different people's comments. Yeah. So, before I end this video, be sure you comment giveaway. And like I said in the first part of the video, I'm going to, however the comments come in is how I'm going to number the giveaway. And anybody who's mentioned, so I asked everybody to comment giveaway if they were interested in a giveaway in the past 2 videos. And I got a few comments saying, sorry, I'm moving around a lot. I got a few comments saying giveaway. So I messaged those people yesterday and said, be on the lookout for the video today. It will be in a numbered form. And I've been saying that too. So everybody has plenty of opportunity and everybody understands the rules and whatnot. So yeah, and I'm gonna do the drawing tomorrow. As long as I get a few comments by tomorrow. And if not, then the drawing will be like Friday. So the drawing's either going to be tomorrow if I have enough comments, or Friday if there's only like 1 comment. I'm hoping I get a few giveaway comments. Alright. Stay safe, everybody. Happy melting. Peace.